Good evening. My name is Shahira Maisara binti Murai. Today, I'll be presenting about bureaucratic law, which is one type of legal system in international business. First, let me explain what bureaucratic law is. Bureaucratic law is a legal system commonly found in communist countries or countries with authoritarian governments. In this system, the law depends more on the decisions made by government officials or bureaucrats rather than on written laws. In simple words, bureaucrats often have more power than the law itself. Even if there are written laws, government officials may interpret or enforce them differently depending on the situation. Because of this, rules can change based on government decisions. This creates uncertainty for businesses because they cannot always predict how the law will be applied. For international companies, stable and fair laws are very important to protect their investment, contracts, and daily business operation. According to the textbook, bureaucratic law means whatever the country's bureaucrats say it is, regardless of the formal law. This means that even if a contract is legally signed, government officials may still change, delay, or cancel it. The textbook also explains that this legal system lacks consistency, predictability, and proper appeal procedures. As a result, international businesses face higher risks because they cannot be sure that contracts and business agreements will always be protected. Many foreign companies may also hesitate to invest because they are worried that government decisions could suddenly affect their business. A real-world example can be seen in Russia after the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Many foreign companies, such as McDonald's, IKEA, and Shell, decided to leave the country. However, government restrictions made it difficult for some companies to sell their businesses or transfer their assets. In certain cases, foreign-owned assets were frozen or placed under government control. This shows bureaucratic law because government decisions became more powerful than business contracts and agreements. As a result, many companies experienced financial losses and investors became less confident about doing business in Russia due to the legal uncertainty. This example shows why businesses prefer countries with legal systems that are important and predictable. In conclusion, bureaucratic law is a legal system where government officials have greater authority than written laws. This creates uncertainty and increases the risk of doing business because companies cannot always rely on contracts or legal protection. Therefore, it is very important for companies to understand a country's legal system before investing or expanding internationally. Most businesses prefer legal systems that are fair, stable, and predictable because they provide better protection, increase investor confidence, and support long-term business growth. That is all for my presentation. Thank you.